Hey guys, Happy Splasher here. Good morning. It is 6/14/2021. We are going to be doing some pit this morning. Apologies for being late. There were technical difficulties that required me to get this done a little later. So let's get right into it. Going to be doing some pit as mentioned because pit is now available. All right, taking a look at the boss here. Seeing that, whenever a zombie dies, deals damage to enemy or warlord, the enemy being us, not them. On the third turn, we'll summon two zombies on their side, and then on the seventh turn, it will transform our melee units into zombies. So that is something that we need to be aware of as we summon. Try not to summon too many melee units, and then try not to have too many zombies die. All right, we're going to change our Warlord from Spider Queen right now. You can see on the top left, changing that to Pirate for now. And then we're going to equip our lady pet. All right, let's get right into it. Let's go. All right, let's start by using our pentagrams to cover the board. Seeing what next for our buildings, so damage to us and damage to them. All right, Pentagram is in pretty good positioning right now. Spread out among over multiple lanes. We'll need to cover this lane because it doesn't have the pentagrams covered. We'll get rid of this building so that way we can actually access this particular unit. And in terms of stats right now, we're going to be summoning this unit as the multiple attack. And we want to start by getting rid of our commons as well. Although, we do want to avoid summoning melee units up until the 7th turn. We'll actually be able to get rid of this boss before then. So let's start by putting damage over here. All right. And we're summoning over here on the top because there are at least some pentagrams up in this lane. We'll draw the block up top if we can. All right. So they did land on the pentagrams, so that's good. Seeing if there are any boosts here. Nope. Not worry about that. All right. Well, we'll continue with using our commons out from our inventory. We will place this over here, block some damage. And we are okay for now. Seeing where the okay. So next turn, there are going to be those zombies that are going to come on play. All right. Still good so far. Going to continue on by using our commons once again. Don't have to use these summons yet. We can actually wait until the ultimate ability passes on 6 turns to do our sharks. And we're going to spread this out. We're going to be placing this over here. So that way, if one of our lanes gets blocked, we can come in for damage. Okay. Summons came out. Seeing zombies. Nope, just the attack. So because again they landed our pentagrams, we don't have to worry about that. We will continue on. Okay, yep, we will summon this unit, get rid of this building. Yeah, it's looking pretty good right now. We won't have to worry about the transforming our units back. Okay, just damage to us. Damage to our unit. Don't have to worry about that. Attack, attack. Okay, that's 144, 190. Don't want to summon our sharks because they could end up potentially blocking our melee units over here. They come in the first row, so any one of these spots over here. suppose not terrible if it does come out here, but if they come out here and here, then we're gonna actually be going backwards in damage. We'll summon our ranged unit here. And we're good for damage. So there you go. That was the first pit boss. Not too bad. They kept on landing our pentagrams too, which is nice. And their units aren't that they're not that destructive in terms of attack and defense, so we were okay there. And the health is also 950, which also isn't that bad. Okay, we're on to the next pit boss. Taking a look at the abilities. All right, whenever heal triggers for them, we'll deal damage to one of our units. On the third turn, you'll summon 2 first aid tents. And then on the 7th turn, it will deal damage to us for every first aid tent on their side. So it looks like we'll have multiple summons that we'll need to get rid of on the 7th turn or before, and then have to avoid the heals because it will deal damage to our units. All right, let us get right into it. Okay, starting with pentagrams first. Seeing the coverage, all right, pretty balanced out. We can, well, once again, we do want to get rid of our melee units, or not our melee units, but our commons. So we're going to be summoning this melee unit over here, putting it over right in the middle so that we have options in case we need to double block this lane or have a ranged unit behind here. Okay. Okay, so just a little bit of healing over there. Just going to be summoning another unit to get rid of this. I suppose we could have waited and placed this unit behind the building, but I want to get rid of units immediately so that way we don't have to factor them in for the next couple turns. Damage over there. Okay, we will summon our sharks to get rid of this early. Okay, that's fine if it blocks here. We can also go for double coverage. And we will actually place this over here. So that way we can give an extra ranged unit for attacking this lane. Okay, so these are the first aid tents. At the beginning of the turn, we'll heal their units. Okay, one of them is on a pentagram right now, so we just need to deal some extra damage over here. This is going to die from pentagrams. Yeah. We'll keep on using commons to get rid of them out of our inventory. As you only use one card from each of your squad, they won't come back. So we're doing that so that eventually we'll have better cards coming instead of the commons. We'll have at least rares, and then we'll have a better choice of cards for later on. Okay, still over here, that'll damage. All right, we're going to place this common over here, getting rid of it still in our inventory. If this unit dies, at this point we don't really mind. And we're pretty balanced in terms of coverage to the lanes, so we're not too concerned about that. All right, die some combat, die some combat. There, some more tents are going to be summoned next turn. Summon our ranged unit over here to deal some more damage. Okay, still taking a look, same tents, just more healing over there. Okay, we'll be taking some damage to our Warlord because we won't be able to get rid of this tent unless we summon another ranged unit. We can hold off on that and just want to get rid of more commons. Actually, scratch that. There won't be enough damage going on. We will have lethal now. So we'll use our summon ability to get plus attack for our melee units. So that will be enough to kill those. 98 over here, and then lethal over here. And we're going to cycle here just to get rid of some other commons out of our inventory. I suppose I can get rid of this building. It's good to not draw this for later. Actually, think about this here. Yeah, I'll get rid of this building. Buildings are pretty bad in Pit as draws unless they have attack boosts, which are part of your guild bonuses. But for now, we don't really need those. Okay, yeah, pretty straightforward in terms of the Pit bosses. This one was actually slightly easier because we just had to deal with extra summons that didn't attack us. Those tens didn't affect the other units that were on the field because there were no other units for them to heal. So again, not really a concern. All right, well, Pit is going to give us another boss in the next 24 hours. All right. All right, let's give a preview of the next Pit boss, and we'll then clean up from there. All right, so whenever they steal attack from us, it will give a health boost to their units. On the third turn, it will lower the attack of our units for a turn. And then on the sixth turn, all of our units with 0 attack will die. So it looks like these two abilities will combo together. So we want to make sure that we don't have two low attackers because then they will get less attack and then they will die. Then also additional health, so we'll have to keep that in mind. And that's pretty much it. We'll do it again in another day or so, and we'll take it from there. Otherwise, if there are any questions, comments, feedback, or concern, leave a message on Twitch, Discord, or YouTube. Streaming schedule is on the top right over here. We upload content every day at 11 o'clock on the YouTube, so check it out. Please like, follow, and subscribe on both Twitch and YouTube. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. We'll see you guys tomorrow. This is Happy Splasher, signing off.